Are we here? I know I did this right. Put some things in chat. I know I'm late for a very important date. Hey Mel Rain, how are you, sweetheart? I've been over on Instagram streaming. How have you been? Fell asleep reading your story, first page. Yeah, I was knocked out hard last night. But so far, so good. Yeah, I was going to come on today, but I spent like 8, 10, 11, 12 hours already just trying to figure some things out to get the stream I wanted going over on Instagram. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I think I'll be doing more streams over there. Especially with these movie nights. I did that live last night here on YouTube, and I played, a couple of chords and sang a couple of lines from some of those cover songs. Got a fucking copyright warning. Part of my French YouTube. It's ridiculous. I don't know if I can even do music on my channel anymore. So it's going pretty good, Angelus. How are you? So I decided to do the movies over there and some tarot over there instead. Nobody tells me what to do on Instagram. So I didn't expect to come by so late tonight. I just didn't realize it was going to take me that long to set it up, as well as all the other stuff today. Hey, Dollface, thanks so much for coming over to the other live. That was awesome. It doesn't really let me interact with you guys in the Instagram chat as Stormy while I'm watching the movie, but doing the tarot first with the REMpod seemed to be fun and interesting. And what I'll have to do is I'll have to just come in on my account to the chat so I can, like the way I do when I step away from here, but I'm on the chat, but I'm on the phone. Oh yeah, don't get lost in the past. That can be scary. Just stay right here now. Always try to advise, like, don't get too far into the future. Don't get too lost too far into the past. Oh my God, Anelia. Oh my God. OMG, 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 OMG. It's Friday the 13th. 4 a.m. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you, sweetheart. How the hell did that happen? Oh my God, that's so scary. Well, remember, your thoughts create, Angela. So what do you want the next scene to be? Like, that's literally how, what do you want the next scene to be? That's how much power you have. So don't let that person take your power away from you. Right hand, oh my God. That's like terrifying. It's probably going to take her a minute to type to tell us how it happened, unless she's got speech to text on her phone. So the way YouTube knows about the songs or the chords or whatever is they put each video that's monetized through a certain filter. And if it doesn't check all the boxes, you get a notification. So I get warnings about 3 seconds of a guitar chord, but people can go all over, and defame me all over YouTube for being a witch and casting spells on them and saying horrible things about me and saying I'm a troll on their channel and defame me and, literally try to tackle my rep so that like I have no money to buy food and pay my bills. And YouTube did nothing about it and does nothing about it. So I'm going to have to take legal action against some of the people doing that to me. So expect a $250 million lawsuit coming to your mailbox pretty soon. So I don't really understand what's going on with YouTube, other than I think that, I feel like my constitutional rights and my freedom to play whatever guitar chord I want on my fucking channel has been taken away from me. And this happens also when I show the movies or when I'm listening to music in the background. It could be 2 or 3 seconds long. It could be a fucking 300-year-old song, and YouTube's got a shit about it. Like, yeah, you got bitches all over YouTube showing their ass cracks and their tits and rubbing on themselves and fucking acting like sluts and hoes. And oh no, but we gotta pick on Stormy, and we can't get back to her about actual, real, serious issues because we're YouTube and we don't give a fuck. Yeah, absolutely. Why do you think that if YouTube doesn't want to take the actual action to remove, I know that, look, I know people have the right to freedom of speech, but there's a difference between saying that oh, so and so's hair is ugly, compared to accusing somebody of something like being a witch and casting spells and trolling on YouTube. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I'm a grown adult who's got bills to pay and people with cancer to take care of and family to take care of and money to make and food to cook and dogs to take care of. I mean, I don't have time for that shit. You punch the wall. What is it, Franken Dad?
To know, is that correct with a K on the front?
Yes, sweetheart.
Okay. What's going on?
Oh, we're just having a chat on YouTube with some people. We're all having a chat on YouTube about YouTube.
Don't get upset or anything. I don't want you to get upset.
Oh, I got upset a long time ago.
Well, just people like that ignore them. Don't go. They don't belong in your life.
So you just waited? Nothing. I was talking to someone else, Dad. So you just like waited to go. That's sad. I guess you didn't really realize it was broken until it was too late. I'm sure it has nothing to do with YouTube workers or spying, everything to do with their filters, their automated filters, who they're artificial intelligent filters, I should say, Metal Rain, that don't realize the difference between a human being and a robot. So I have to get I have to request for a human to look at it, or they want me to take a test, or, I just don't have, they're not paying me enough to care. But it's literally the automated filters that just, it's not smart enough to realize that, and I'm wondering also, Metal Rain, who are the data annotators, or is that the word I'm looking for? The people who work for YouTube, who write all the data for the AI so that it's smart. It's not very smart. In fact, I'm not really sure. In fact, if I was the owner of YouTube, there'd be a lot of people getting fired and a lot of new people getting hired, and a whole lot of different rules and laws in effect. Like, instead of having to, get all these warnings and demonetizations and these strikes and things like that, the AI for that would be a lot smarter. And the only reason it's not smart, the only reason there's all these glitches on YouTube, is because whoever does the code, whoever is doing the coding, encoding, whoever's writing the website, whoever is programming the AI, it's out of date. Or, I don't think there's much of a difference. If I went out and bought a new laptop tomorrow, 2024 laptop, September 2024, I don't think I don't think YouTube would be much better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember when YouTube was a dating site. When I was just a kid. But, I remember when I had an inbox and I was like, this is ridiculous. I've got an inbox. I kind of want my inbox back. I'm sorry you were mad, Anelia. More practicing not reacting to what you don't like, and even less to what you do. Because you don't need to be hurting yourself like that. Even if it was an accident, honey. No, there hasn't been a YouTube inbox in more than maybe like 10 years. So, any of the artists that maybe I wrote to get permission to use their song, like, I can't reach out to them anymore or see any of that chat anymore or anything like that. But I've noticed, I just noticed that, like, the artificial intelligence for YouTube is slow, which makes me wonder, how slow is the algorithm? But like I've always said, I still feel this whole algorithm thing is a myth. All these stupid fucking things they tell you to do, I tried them on 10 different types of channels. New, old, a couple of years old. Like, there's no difference. They'll literally tell you, oh, go make a new channel right now and go make a video, and you'll see, you'll get all these views in a matter of minutes. No, you won't. And if you do, it might have to do with, something that you are posting about that's a trending topic. Because it's been programmed that way. It hasn't been programmed, intelligently. I'm sorry, but Someday when I own YouTube, it'll be better. Or someday when I'm running YouTube. Did I watch TNA pay-per-view? No, I didn't have any time to do that today. I wish I had. I did watch a little bit of WWE at the end of the night. When Naomi bopped Barbie in the face with her butt. And then Roman Reigns and Cody signed that agreement to whoop the Bloodline's butt. Yeah, I usually have to work through SmackDown, so it's rare that I watch it too, but I caught a couple of glimpses of it tonight. I really, really still enjoy watching the ladies on that. It's your right hand too. It's your main hand, isn't it? I hope you got some good medicine. You'll work it out, honey. And just take it 1 hour at a time. That's what I do. Yeah. Metal Rain. I'm sorry you feel that way, and I know it sucks. Really? Vegas, huh? Oh, so he's an ugly drunk, huh? Did they not give you any pain medicine? They had to have given you something. Just be careful. They gave you ibuprofen. What the fuck? You kidding me? Where's the dog? Where's Gemma? Yeah, you'll have to see an orthopedic surgeon, yeah. He's gonna have to put your hand back together. True. You might not need surgery. Oh, yeah. Hitting a wall. Excuse me. I can't take ibuprofen. I'm allergic to it. My insides start turning into hives. Oh, wow, that's interesting. About the cake. It doesn't let me skip the ads anymore. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Ask Google. Doesn't give me a reason as to why. She meant to say grandma. Grandma. It's kind of cute that took grandma to. And you know, she could have made that simple mistake because I bet you her grandma raised her up more than her mom, or had to take care of her more than her mom did, because I bet you her mom's incredibly irresponsible. I'll be right back. I need to use the little Elven girls room. I was like live on Instagram for 2 hours and did like pause between lives. Anelia, you gotta get some real drugs. Get some CBD, THC, THCA, something. I know, right? I'm like, gotta get some real drugs. Get some weed. Be right back. All right. Good night. Love you. Yeah, it's 2:00. Good night. Love you. I'm back.
Did you not keep going?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, you can if you want. How do you win a free reading? So the way you win a free, no, I just got back. So the way you win a free reading is there has to be more than a few people in the chat to play the game. And right now, there's only you and me. So, and 4 other people who are just watching because they haven't created a channel out of the YouTube that they're making because they like to sit on the channel and just watch. Can you still hear me? I can still see them, but they can't be present because they're not using an account that has made their account into a channel. So if there was 4 or 5 people and there's more than 3 people in the chat, 4 people, we would play the game. So the way you play the game is through the chat with enough people. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for everyone to settle down in the house, and so I can record something. It's super fun. It's actually a lot of fun. I really do enjoy it. So come back when you get some more time and there's more people. I didn't expect to go live so late tonight. Are you going to bed, Frank and Dad?
Well, I came to tell you your door's okay.
Okay.
And I saw a woman coming up and went and sat down to me like.
Oh yeah, it's probably Aurora.
Aurora?
Aurora.
Aurora.
Yeah.
Okay. What a name. Aurora.
I know. Sleeping Beauty lives in my house now.
Maybe it's an extra R. Right?
Maybe there is an extra R. Thanks so much, Jan3T3. So usually I'm on a bit earlier. In fact, I'm on a few times a day, and I just didn't do it today because I was trying to figure something else out with my equipment and my gear and stuff with my studio here, and it took a really long time. Plus, I had to work today, so I didn't start the live until about 30 minutes ago. Usually, it's much earlier. We're all closed up for the night by this time, so come back when it's earlier. Make sure you're subscribed and you got the all bell button on, even though I think the all bell button is also a myth like the algorithm. But YouTube does all kinds of weird stuff. I mean, some people will get unsubscribed and on all kinds of different channels, not just mine. And, so I always recommend to check your subscriptions so that you're subscribed to the people you want to be subscribed to. And then, like, sometimes people can talk in the chat. Sometimes they can't. I don't know why YouTube is glitched out like that. It's really, really weird to me. I was just saying earlier how I felt like whoever's doing the coding on YouTube, I don't know if they don't know what they're doing, or maybe y'all need to hire some of those coders over from Second Life, y'all. And then some of the stuff like in regards to taking action against certain terms of service that are broken by other people. And there's a couple of things like, I played a couple of songs last night on my live with my guitar and sang a little bit. And I guess I guess YouTube didn't like it. It was like, you're sharing with copyright owners of the 3 chords you played. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm part of my friend's YouTube, but it's ridiculous. So, but yeah, it's so quiet. Like here on YouTube, actually, I'm probably just going to jump off and go do some of the recordings I got to do and go night-night. Oh, thanks, Dad. Thanks. Appreciate that. living with guys, just expect a couple of farts and burps. Or them coming in here to ask me where things are. Any hoodle noodles, I think I'm going to go to bed. I'll give you all a free collective message, and then I'm going to get out of here because it is very, very late, and I would rather go to bed and come back and see you guys nice and refreshed in the morning, afternoon thing. Spirit, what do we need to know about right now in the not too distant future on this Friday the 13th? Okay, then. Okay. So, 10 of Cups and the Page of Cups. So, I feel like Spirit's letting you guys know it's the weekend. It's time to do things that make you feel complete. Do things that make you feel good. Spend time with people that make you feel good about yourself. And if you don't have anyone special like that, go out there and seek them out. They are there. You might have to maybe take the path of least resistance, or you might have to get off the path of least resistance with that Page of Cups and be a little bit more creative and imaginative about your ideas on what you're going to do to connect, to make yourself feel and have that completeness, that comfort that the weekend can bring you from all the stress that the 5 days of the week can bring. So pour yourself a glass of wine, a cup of tea. Just be good to yourself this weekend and have a good time. It is the last weekend of summer after all. I'll be back. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. I'll see you in a little bit. Sweet dreams. Good morning. Good night. Kalanita. Bye.